So they're comparing Trump to Hitler again, and unfortunately, we knew they were going to do that. Before we get into this video, I just want to say shout out to the King Squad, the King Squad family, and the King Squad Elites. You guys are the bomb.com. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and you guys are awesome. I said that. Yes, I said it. Well, I'm saying it again. Don't let anybody, and I mean anybody, tell you any different, okay? And yeah. Shout out to George, the author of this tweet. I want to give him his credit there. They're doing that thing again where they compare Trump to Hitler and then act surprised when someone tries to kill who they have been told is Hitler reincarnated. This clip is from PBS News. We're going to jump right into this clip. Before we get into the clip, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share these videos so that more people can be exposed to the truth, so they can, get out the jungle of the mainstream media, the jungle of lies. More people can see what's actually going on out here. Okay, we got a lot of sheeple in the country, unfortunately, and that's that. Yeah. And when you share these videos, tag me so I can repost them. You guys are awesome. Let's go.
Trump's former chief of staff, John Kelly, a retired four-star general, confirmed that while Donald Trump was president, he said he wanted generals like Adolf Hitler had. Donald Trump said that because he does not want a military that is loyal to the United States Constitution. He wants a military that is loyal to him. He wants a military who will be loyal to him personally, one that will obey his orders even when he tells them to break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States. In just the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly called his fellow Americans the enemy from within, and even said that he would use the United States military to go after American citizens. And let's be clear about who he considers to be the enemy from within. Anyone who refuses to bend a knee or dares to criticize him would qualify, in his mind, as the enemy within.
Man, they sure do a really interesting, well, I'm gonna just say it, they do a great job of making this man sound like a dictator, okay? And that's just not it. Trump is definitely for the people, and to be, it's to my understanding that to be a great leader, you have to be a better servant. And he's literally taking on a job that requires him to be an extreme servant, okay? To serve the people, all right? And to really put America in a much more better and thriving and prosperous position. So for her to sit here and say this and say he wants a military loyal to him and shout out to the little mustache man and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, really? This is exactly the stuff that gets people riled up to go skitty pop on people. That's what happens. And yeah, it's disgusting. It's sickening. And it's kind of funny to me because as I listen to this, I'm thinking of Tim Walz. Doesn't Tim Walz have ties to China? Like, what is your version of America? Ku Klux Kamala? What do you have in store? Okay, keep people in debt servitude and debt slavery, and make sure nobody can afford anything, and keep people, pushing your agendas. Okay, pushing the gears and grinders to your wicked agendas. At least that's how it strikes me. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments.
Like judges, like journalists, in his mind as the enemy within. Like judges, like journalists, like nonpartisan election officials. It is deeply troubling and incredibly dangerous that Donald Trump would invoke Adolf Hitler, the man who is responsible for the deaths of 6 million Jews and hundreds of thousands of Americans. All of this is further evidence for the American people of who Donald Trump really is. This is a window into who Donald Trump really is.
This stuff is comical.
From the people who know him best, from the people who worked with him side by side in the Oval Office and in the Situation Room. And it is clear from John Kelly's words that Donald Trump is someone who, I quote, certainly falls into the general definition of fascists, who in fact vowed to be a dictator on day one, and vowed to use the military as his personal militia to carry out his personal and political vendettas. Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged and unstable. And in a second term, people like John Kelly would not be there to be the guardrails against his propensities and his actions. Those who once tried to stop him from pursuing his worst impulses would no longer be there, and no longer be there to rein him in.
I tell you, the jokes write themselves.
So the bottom line is this. We know what Donald Trump wants. He wants unchecked power. The question in third...
They make this guy sound like he's Thanos or something. Like, what? As if Kamala's not Ku Klux, Kamala's not the Wicked Witch of the West. Come on, man. Like, don't dictators get appointed? I know that some dictators can be like voted in, like the people can like push for the dictator to be in power, but you don't really see too much of that. All right, we see dictators just boom, this is your new leader, whether you like it or not. Isn't that exactly what happened with Kamala Harris? Like, they literally said, hey, kick Biden off the stage, man. Somebody go clean him up. He pooped his pants again. And then they threw Kamala on the stage. That's what I saw happen. That's what I saw happen again. Okay, not again, but that's what I saw happen. I know it sounds it's not the prettiest sounding on the ears, but that's what we witnessed. Okay, they literally kicked Biden out and threw Kamala up on stage and let her just start dancing and doing whatever she wanted. Okay, nobody elected her, voted for her. They just boom selected. This is your new leader, Democrats, whether you like it or not. Like, seriously?
13 days will be what do the American people want. He wants unchecked power. The question in 13 days will be what do the American people want. Thank you.
Well, I can assure you it's not you. We definitely do not want you. And you're moving like you have unchecked power. Last time I checked. All right. Doing whatever the heck you want. Let me put it like that. So, yeah, here, shout out to Green Lives Matter. And it's a picture of Kermit the Frog sipping. I don't know if that's iced tea. Anyways, Obama yesterday, I don't understand how we got so toxic, so divided, so bitter. Kamala Harris, 24 hours later, Trump is literally Hitler, and he will use the military to delete people. So we're going to get into this clip, and I want to know what you guys think.
From within.
These people are literally, did I enter the circus? Like, this is a straight clown show.
I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter. And
He said he wanted generals like Adolf Hitler had. Donald Trump said that because he does not want a military that is loyal to the United States Constitution. He wants a military that is loyal to him. He wants a military who will be loyal to him personally. One that will obey his orders even when he tells them to break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States. In just the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly called his fellow Americans the enemy from within, and even said that he would use the United States military to go after American citizens.
If it's one thing for certain is
I don't.
the Democrats are definitely moving as the enemy from within. And here we have it. Shout out to Benny Johnson. Breaking. Trump campaign responds to Ku Klux Kamala Harris desperate press conference today comparing Trump to the mustache man, the little mustache man, Hitler. And we're going to get right into it. Here we go. Trump Vance, Make America Great Again 2024, October 23rd, 2024. Trump campaign statement on Kamala Harris lying and losing. Oh, wait. Quick disclaimer before I read this. I'm going to just turn my camera off so you guys can see this in case you want to pause it and read it for yourself. Now, camera's off. You can pause it right there. And I'm back. Okay, Kamala Harris is a stone cold loser who increasingly desperate because she is flailing. I've never heard of that word before, flailing. Flailing, and her campaign is in shambles. That is why she continues to peddle outright lies and falsehoods that are easily disproven. The fact is that Kamala's dangerous rhetoric is directly to blame for the multiple assassination attempts against President Trump, and she continues to stoke the flames of violence, all in the name of politics. She is despicable, and her grotesque behavior proves she is wholly unfit for office. Stephen Chung, Trump campaign communications director. So shout out to Stephen Chung and Trump. And yeah. Oh my gosh. Who made this? Accuse others of that which you are guilty.
Für richtig die, du jetzt ein Spinner,
Yo, who put a mustache on? This clip is gold. That's going in the vault. That is gold. Matter of fact, repost. Anyways, shout out to Nacho Bussin. I guess that's his name. Anyways, declaration of memes. They've only got one weapon in their entire playbook. And yeah, here we have it. Boss, why didn't you do the work that I asked you to do? Me. Let me just start by saying that I grew up in a middle-class family. Kamala, you know, she really does bring the jokes. You know, she's interesting. She's really... Somehow, I'm still just amazed that she made it this far, to be honest with you. I was being honest this whole time. But yeah, how she made it this far is just beyond me. I'm just like, wow. People really are they're just anti-logic. You know, anti-common sense. Like, do you not check your bank account? Or, you know, maybe they're too scared to check their bank account. Or maybe they just don't have any bills. Maybe they're just doing so well that they just want to see Kamala thrive and see her, you know, and they think that maybe she's actually a great option for America. Maybe she is going to really create a better future for Americans. That maybe that's what they think. Or maybe they're not thinking at all. I don't know. I don't know how they can just sit here and say Kamala is going to change the world and make it a better place. All right. I don't think that at all. I think Kamala is going to make you suffer, and that's what I think. I think life is going to be increasingly difficult. Okay, you're gonna get a paycheck, and it's gonna go, and it's gonna be like dust. That's exactly what I think. I think it's gonna be an absolute cluster bomb, and yeah, trying to keep the show PG here, and yeah. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thank you to each and every single one of you guys who watched this video all the way through. Thank you to everyone who left a positive comment. Thank you to everybody who donates to the channel, emails, and keeps me updated. You guys are the bomb.com, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.